All right, Hayes, what's the status of 55? Any changes since the last observation?
No, nothing. It's still here. But I can't remember what it looks like. I mean, I know it's here, but
Spit it out, Hayes. We don't have all day.
Easy, Kane. Hayes, take a deep breath. Describe what you do remember.
that's just it. I can't. It's like every time I try to focus on it, my mind goes blank. I know it's not a sphere, but beyond that.
So, what? It's some kind of memory-wiping object. Why haven't we contained it properly?
We have contained it. The problem is we can't remember how or why. That's the nature of SCP-055. All right, let's try something. Hayes, I want you to describe SCP-055 into the recorder. Don't think too hard. Just say whatever comes to mind.
Okay, it's not a sphere. It's not round. Wait, no, that's not right. I can't. It's like trying to grab smoke.
This is a waste of time. Why don't we just destroy it and be done with it?
Because we don't know what it is, Kane. Destroying it could have catastrophic consequences. Besides, we've tried before.
We have? I don't remember that.
Exactly.
Wait, what if we use indirect observation? Like, look at its effects on the environment instead of the object itself.
That's not a bad idea. Let's try it.
This thing is driving me insane. I can't even remember why we're here anymore.
That's the point, Kane. SCP-055 isn't just an object. It's a paradox. It exists, but it can't be understood. It's a hole in our reality.
What if it's not the object that's dangerous? What if it's our inability to understand it that's the real threat?
You might be onto something, Hayes. But if that's true, then SCP-55 isn't just a containment problem. It's a philosophical one.
Philosophy won't keep us safe. We need to figure out how to neutralize this thing before it drives us all mad.
Maybe. Maybe that's the point. Maybe SCP-055 isn't meant to be understood. Maybe it's a reminder of how little we truly know.
In the end, some mysteries are not meant to be solved. SCP-55 remains unforgettable, yet unknowable. It exists in our records, yet we cannot recall its form. We have studied it, yet we learn nothing. Even now, as I speak these words, I question whether they will hold meaning once I finish. Such is the nature of SCP-055, a thing that erases itself not through force, but through an absence of comprehension. But what does that mean for us? If knowledge is power, then what is ignorance? A shield, a curse, or simply a fundamental truth we refuse to accept? How many other things have we forgotten, not because we wish to, but because they defied understanding itself? Some say 55 is an anomaly in our perception, a flaw in the way our minds process reality. Others suggest it is a perfect containment system, a self-maintaining prison, where the greatest safeguard is our own inability to recognize the prisoner. But perhaps the truth is more unsettling than that. Perhaps SCP-055 is not an object at all. Perhaps it is a concept, a fragment of something larger, something vast and incomprehensible, glimpsed for only a fraction of a second before our minds recoil and erase the encounter entirely. A blind spot in the fabric of our understanding, growing wider with every attempt to grasp it.